Hi everyone, Super Cameraman here. Let me say right off the bat that the second part of episode 77 is coming out this weekend, but that's not really what I'd like to talk about. Aside from the release date, this is the first time we've seen the episodes before the release. The thing is, Dafuq Boom showed a snippet from part 2, and in this video I'd like to share that video with you. Dafuq Boom recently answered about 100 of your questions. In this video, you will learn all the information about the second part of the 77th episode. Find out what characters will be there, as well as the release date of the new episode. And for this, I just ask you to give me a like on this video, because your likes motivate me a lot to create new videos for you. Alright, let's go! Let me tell you that Dafuq Boom was asked a lot of questions, and of course I have collected all these questions in this video to make it convenient for you. Let me say right off the bat that the second part of episode 77 will be released this weekend. Let's start, perhaps first, with questions from YouTubers, namely, one more Animator, can the main ship be defeated, or does the Alliance toilets have a chance to destroy it? Dafuq said,
everything can be defeated. The greatest weapon is knowledge.
So from here, we can conclude that there is no undefeated character in the Skibidi Toilet universe, and everyone can be defeated. The next question was partially participated in by Spanish YouTuber Ebio. He sent a surprised GIF to this question. Boom! What do you think of this stupid episode? To which Dafuq answered,
yeah, watch this today. Was very disappointed in T-Rex and the nonsense he writes.
And after sending the GIF, Dafuq gave a full detailed answer.
I mean, T-Rex has never been respectful of OG material. Remember when he turned the Astros into fodder? But this crap is just a spit in the face and the biggest disrespect to all versions of Skibidi. There used to be at least some sort of power competition, but they just blew it all out of proportion with this ridiculous multi-dimensional clockworker who apparently has humiliated hundreds of Titans and can freeze an entire galaxy out of the blue with no justification whatsoever. And that's not even their strongest character. Verlance used to rank as the most ridiculous OP crap, but this one just hit rock bottom.
Also from the YouTubers, an elite cameraman joined the question asked. The question was, which episode was more hype or will be in the future? Dafuq said that all future episodes will be hype episodes. Exactly the same answer Dafuq told me when I asked him which episodes will be the best after episode 80. Here's another Dom Studio related question. What do you think about Sinister from the Dom Studio universe?
It's a big mess.
What do you think of Monster Up? Dafuq answered like this.
It has potential, but they lack proper physics, and the effects can be a bit silly at times.
Personally, I don't like the plot from this universe at all, as there is nothing else there but ugliness. Let's move on to the next question. What do you think of Verlance? Dafuq wrote,
I think I like his cinematography, but he suffers from making everyone too original post. He turned the Spaceman Titan into a giant monster, completely unaware that his true potential lies in his agility.
So, here I don't really agree with Dafuq Boom because after all it is a multiverse and there can be anything. Next up is another conflict with Dom Studio. Here's the question itself. Boom, was there anything you regret about the Skibidi Toilet series? If so, what was it? The answer was mega conflicted.
Allow the Dom Studio to cook.
I don't know when this conflict will end, but I hope Mr. Boom and T-Rex will remain friends because both actors are very talented. Dafuq, what do you think of Spider-On? And from what I understand, it's the only animator Dafuq Boom likes so far.
It fits the OG style and really gets better with each episode in terms of animation. I think his episodes are good.
Here's what Dafuq answered to that question. What do you think of Steak Streamer? Dafuq just sent an egg to this question, alluding to the Steak Streamer's egg-shaped head, since a few weeks ago, Dafuq shaved his head on a streamer using Steak's hands. Will part 2 of episode 77 be a preparation for the next installments, or will it be important? To this, Dafuq replied that,
the 77th is very important.
What's the worst episode you regret? Dafuq said.
Every 10 episodes, there's at least one episode I'm not a fan of.
Dafuq didn't specifically point out the episode, but admitted that there are such episodes, and there are many. Are you able to give us some information about this most important character in the entire series? Dafuq just sent a chair emoji to this question, which hints at the very same chair that has been haunting the agents since episode 75. At first glance, you might think that Dafuq Boom is giving a joke answer, but that's not entirely true. As we've realized in recent episodes, it's the Dafuq Boom that controls that chair. Plus, I even have a theory that the secret agent personally sits in that chair. And since the secret agent can break 4 walls, has limitless possibilities, also maneuvers or plays a war game, and watches who wins from afar. From here we can conclude that the most important character in this universe is the secret agent, is just a little hint of him. Next, Dafuq Boom was asked who his top 1 is, to which Dafuq said that
My favorite was probably Maxidi.
Maxidi is another YouTuber who makes animations based on the Skibidi Toilet multiverse, but uses 2D animation and chroma key. Do you think Skibidi Toilet 100 episode will ever appear? Dafuq answered it like this.
Yes, and more than that.
Very interesting. Dafuq said that the 100th episode might be the last one. And then in one of his intervals, he said that Skibidi Toilet will never end, but now it seems he wasn't joking about it. Answer please. Is Cameraman single? Dafuq answered this question very briefly.
After the 70th episode, yes.
That is, Dafuq wants to hint to us that Vadisman and Cameraman had some kind of relationship. We didn't see the obvious points, of course, but we assumed there was some kind of relationship between them. The next question was about Astro. The Duchess will be back soon. And from Dafuq's answer, we learned that
Yes.
Next came the questions towards YouTubers again. Here's the question itself. What's your favorite channel with Skibidi Toilet reactions? Dafuq said he likes Cozy, Creek, and Steak the most. Dafuq Boom. How much maximum time can it take to make a new episode? To this question, Dafuq wrote that.
I've been working on something. I've been working on the episode all day. I've been working on part 2 for a total of 4 days.
What do you think about YouTube Farm's Skibidi Toilet? Dafuq says.
Content farms should be cleaned up.
Boom, is there going to be some grand event in 77 that we're not even ready for yet? Dafuq replied.
There's going to be a very unexpected plot twist.
Mr. Boom, why is it taking so long for the series to come out? You worked on the last installment for 4 days, and now it's been 13. Can you explain why? This answer was quite expected. He answered that Dafuq is not a robot machine that creates content 24/7. He answered that.
I play games and relax.
Here's one of the frequently asked questions, and it's, who's stronger, Cameraman Titan or the improved TV Man Titan? The answer
Depends on how they utilize their strengths. Both have equal potential to win.
The next question was related to the past. Specifically, is there any chance of seeing more memories of the times when all races were human?
Yes.
That means that SWVVs soon will know more information about the secret agent and the Skibidi virus in general. Boom, what will we learn in episode 79? Dafuq said.
Episode 79 will open up a certain possibility for viewers.
And what exactly the possibilities are, Dafuq didn't say. And let me remind you that in the list of epic episodes, episode 79 is not included as there were 73, 74, 77, and 80 episodes. Boom! Lucky the cameraman in red got arrested. Now who's going to save him? Dafuq responded to that, very intriguingly. He said,
It's all part of the plan.
We're getting 2 possibilities here. Someone has obviously made some kind of plan. Either it's a cameraman detective on the trail of a secret agent, or the second option is that it's all part of the secret agent's plan and it's all under his control. He was then asked about future episodes. Specifically, what episodes in the near future are you most excited about? Dafuq went on to mention episodes 77 and 80, but also added all episodes up to 90. By the way, he said the same thing to me when I asked him what episodes would be epic after 80. Then he told me all episodes. In episode 80, will we see a new strong character or the return of some character? Dafuq's answer to that question was very strange. He said,
Yes.
The thing about Dafuq Boom is that you shouldn't ask a question within a question, because at best you'll get this kind of answer, and at worst this finger right here. I've already seen that. I wonder what will happen to the TV mans. What do they think of the alliance between the cameramen and the toilets? The answer was this.
Karma.
Was everything in the early episodes before 39 canonical, or was it originally done as a joke? Dafuq said.
Almost all of it is canon. They were simpler, but still consistent with the story.
Finally, the one question that all the viewers care about. Here's what that question sounds like. Dafuq Boom. In episode 74, during the teleportation of the elite TV man in the Dal, was the TV man or someone else?
81th episodes will tell.
Here is Dafuq's answer to that question. If our PC man theory is true, we will see a new race in 81 episodes. And usually new races in Skibidi appear when another race loses very badly. If computer men do appear, it means that both Computer Woman and Computer Titan will appear. And here's the Speaker Man question. Hey, Boom, will Speaker Man show up in this episode or the next 3? Dafuq answered again.
Yes.
Since the question asked another question, a question about the future of the show. And this is what it sounds like. Will your series continue in 2025 and after the Skibidi Toilet movie comes out? The answer:
With the current schedule, for sure. Thinking about the team now as the situation is getting too intense.
It turns out Dafuq Boom is already thinking about creating an animation team right now. If that happens, new episodes will be released every week at most. If this happens, I already know who will be the first to take the team Dafuq. I think it will be Spider-Rond, as he is the only SFM animator who creates animations on the same level as Dafuq Boom. I'll even say more. He creates better as his graphics look better than Dafuq Boom's. I think this is due to alternative technologies that Mr. Boom doesn't have. The next question was about Astro. Will we see Mastership in action? The answer is,
oh yes, very soon.
Will the simp cameraman play a big role in the future? That's the only Dafuq Bum answer today. He said that.
Maybe.
He probably has some plans for the simp cameraman because if I'm not mistaken, he explicitly said so in an interview. Now it's time to find out which Titan is stronger, Speakerman Titan or TV Man Titan.
In terms of strength, TV Man Titan. But Speakerman is much more flexible,
answered Dafuq. Another Astro question. Will there be a battle against the Astro Juggernaut? The answer is,
very soon.
Mr. Boom, do you enjoy editing and discussing Skibidi? The answer was,
Edit Darby's very cool.
Is there any chance of a new race? The answer was very cryptic.
What if it's already among us, but we don't know it yet?
The very interesting questions. Will we ever see Mr. Dafuq Boom himself act in an episode? The answer was unequivocal.
Yes.
Dafuq Boom, every Astro Toilet has a helmet on his head that has a different amount of... Dafuq immediately answered, yes. Here, the question is not asked correctly. Perhaps here it meant the lines on the helmet. Anyway, because of the strange question, we got a not strange answer. Is there a character that you think people have misunderstood or misunderstood with? The answer was,
Plunger Man.
Is Toilet Cleaner smarter than a scientist? The answer is,
the Toilet Cleaner was a student of Skibidi the scientist.
Hence, we conclude that all the skills of the Skibidi scientist were inherited by the Kleiner. So the process of Skibidi Toilet development has not been halted, and maybe in the future it will threaten the Alliance, but we'll talk about that in another video. Is there a character you'd like to show us in the final episodes? The answer:
yes, there will probably be new characters.
Is there anything more dangerous than Astro? Dafuq said there might be. When I questioned Dafuq Boom, then he told me that after the Astro arc, there will be another arc, which means that there is someone more dangerous than Astro after all. Does G-Man know where the Astro Toilet base is? Answer. And here's a question related to long ago episodes. Was there a gigantic Astro Toilet in episode 13? Answer.
Ответ.
Conclusions. Part 2 will be about 2 minutes long with a new installment coming out this weekend. In episode 77, we will see G-Man as a Titan. There will also be Titans. And who has watched the video up to this point, I will now show you an excerpt from part 2 of episode 77. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on new videos on the channel. There was a super cameraman. See you in the next videos.
Boom, open screen.
Oh. Oh my god. Boom.
Oh, goulash. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait,
That
wait,
is
wait, 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 wait.
Oh, boom.
Oh my god.
Shit. Hello, YouTube. What's the yes? Oh my god.
Boom.
And at the end, you can watch other interesting videos.